Ndị be anyị ekene m unu. Asị m ka echikwara ya zelu. Daalụ rinne na ụmụ Chineke ka unu si wee na-esoyere anyị n'ife anyị na-eme n'ile akwụkwọ. Anyị sị na unu ga-adị ka echi na echi ada agwụ agwụ. Otu anyị kwuru na-akọ ya dịrịrị ise ise ise. Dịka o si dị na anyị eji gbapụ ya ọsọ ka anyị gosi unu ife anyị ji maka ya wee bịa n'ụbọchị nke taa na Biafra say we go up now and I'm so much happy for that. Unu ya ege ntị ife nwanne nwoke nwere ike ịgwa anyị were ịgwa anyị n'iru akwụkwọ. Ọ kọwara ife niile ka o si wee dị maka ife a na-eme mmadụ ebụa. Asị na ofu ugboro ka ife ga-eme mmadụ ya mara ife ọ bụla mgboro ebụa. So gị bụ onye ọma na-ege ntị gee ntị ọfụma ọfụma ka ịnụ ihe nwanne anyị were ikwu n'iru akwụkwọ a. Ị ga-esi ya bụ ife ọ dị mkpa. I deela anyị ife i chere gbasịta maka ife a niile nwanne anyị dugataziri aka n'ime akwụkwọ a. Gosi anyị ife i chere maka ya. Alright, over to you, my brother. Over to you, sir.
Sit at home, not because it is sweet the people who won't sit at home or the people who they talk say make people sit at home. You know they sweet anybody, but somebody must be an scapegoat. Sit at home means that referendum is for sure. They're asking for referendum for separation. Sit at home for the release of our brother who only came out to say, please give us referendum. Since the Babylonians are patching Nigeria, who are the Babylonians? Your government are the Babylonians who are patching Nigeria. We are patching Nigeria, patching Nigeria. For how long are you going to continue patching the country? Your trouser tear, you get where you go patch your trouser or your cloth reach, you go reach make you throw away that cloth. That's exactly how Nigeria is. For those of you who are not non-speaking Igbo, it's okay, live in peace where you are. Somebody must be an scapegoat. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is an scapegoat to all of you. Yes, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has used himself as an scapegoat to save every Yoruba man. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been an scapegoat to save every Igbo man, to save every Calabar man, every Nigerian. He's not asking the referendum that he wants to go into his father's bedroom. No. It's like the suffering is too much. The suffering is too much. Those who are in power, they are listening to the imperialists. The imperialists, the colonial masters, they still bow to them. From religion to politics, these are the two things that are making us suffer so much. Religion and politics. And that moment your colonial masters took that religion and come and dump in Africa. Why they go to church and they cross their leg? I don't go white man people church well. They know they do like when they do holy. If they want to go to church, they go because they want to go. They are not going there to pray for a job. They are not going there for healing. They go there to thank God. Thank God. Underline, thanks. Oh, thank you. Oh, we know there's a creator in heaven. Oh, we must go there to worship. If, let me tell you, oh God, I don't want to go into this guy. Why is this? Solomon, calm down. Don't go into politics, religion politics. I'm going to talk about it. Jesus Christ that you went to worship yesterday was not a white man. He was a black man. Yesterday when I was doing some teaching yesterday, about Vatican City. When the pagans and the Christians were fighting each other, the pagans were killing the Christians, and that's name Yeshua. He was a black man. The white people refused to accept black Jesus. They refused to accept black Jesus until they brought a white Jesus to us. That was when the European accepted Jesus. They never wanted to accept that black Jesus until Vatican City now make a paint of a white man and say, this is how Jesus looked like. In order for the white man to accept your white Jesus, that is how they brought the white Jesus to you in Africa. Some of you will make me angry. Till tomorrow, when they look inside your phone, you're still looking at white Jesus on your phone. And now that Jesus they make will be no better for all of us. Your skin color has become a sin. I want you to understand where I'm going. Because these are the things they use in capturing us together. They make us have that inferiority complex. God is white. Jesus is white. Anything from black man is unacceptable. We are unprofessional. That's your color of skin is already a crime as a black man. So you as a black man, you will never be free. Even though they say they give you freedom, you will never be free. I repeat myself. We the Igbos, we have accepted to use ourselves as an scapegoat to save all of you. We become the enemy of the state. We've become the enemy of the state. When you ask another Nigerian who is actually against the referendum, against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, against Simon Ekpa, against the agitators, ask them, how are you going to make Nigeria better? What do you think and who do you think is going to make Nigeria better? How? You keep patching Nigeria, keep patching Nigeria. Now so now go they gaslight us, say now we the cause problem for Nigeria. Not be we the cause problem. The problem has been there since 1914. Obafemi Awolowo said it in his lifetime that Nigeria is not a nation. It is written in the book in 1914. They bring Yoruba. I mean, nobody was consulted. Of course, nobody was consulted. That was during the time when we say una grandpapa, na saliva they take write their signature. Yes, write your signature. Una grandpapa na saliva. In those days, 1914, na saliva. This is how they take saliva and that's how. But it still pains me to see one or two people who still believe. You see, let me tell you about government. Okay, let me go there. I don't want to go into this, but let me just go there. You see, the government will always gaslight you, letting you believe that those agitators are actually the problem of the country. They are actually the people who is instigating problem into. It's normal. It is normal that the government will gaslight. The government will bring propaganda. No, normal. Now so it be for South Africa. I was speaking to one elder in South Africa yesterday. I asked a question. I don't know say I go talk this thing today. I asked that elder, please, I want to ask you something. During that time that you people are fighting for freedom in South Africa, please tell me, were you people against each other? He said, yes, so yes. The government are buying some people to talk against some people. The government itself, they divide them. Say, oh, this province, those people, then be bad people. No? You see, they're not be. I mean, there was all this gaslighting and propaganda. And they say that they buy them. Did you? I ask, do you people in a particular time accept that other South Africans are bad people? Say yes, we accept it. But not knowing that the government itself are using other people against the people. And I ask one question. When Mandela was there in prison, What else did Mandela do while he was in prison? He said he did nothing. I said, then who were the people who keep agitating, boycotting, and all that? He said, we, the people on ground. We boycott. Sometimes we don't even want to buy anything from the store, just to show the government anger. We don't have to. We don't want to have any. Please. I mean, in this area, I want to tell every Biafrans that all those propaganda that the government is using against us is normal. As a freedom fighter, you need to have a very stone. You know what they call stone mind. We are here as a sacrificial lamb. Every day we wake up, we want to see people being free. We want to see people being happy. The government is not even doing any attempt to give you guys regular 24 hours electricity. The government is not making any attempt to save people who are being kidnapped or who are in what? They are in a refugee camp. Government no waiting they go do. People who are citizens of a country in a refugees camp, all part of what they call a Kogi or whatever. Not even in Enugu. We are not asking the government to give us money. All we need is separation. The reason why they say sit at home is not because Simon Ekpa or Mazin Nambikano, the agitators, want to punish you, but there must be a sacrificial lamb. Take it or leave it. Me, that is supporting the movement here, I am an enemy of the state. Yes, to them I am enemy. Because I tell the truth. They are going to tell you, those people on social media, oh, don't mind them. Oh. Now then they cause problem. Oh. And for those of you who are not Igbo speaking, those of you who are not Igbo speaking and not supporting movement, we are here to save you. In a million years, you can't patch pots where they take cook food. Make you patch them for 1 million years. You know, fish patch the cloth where you they wear, patch and the manager. Anything that you are managing in life, you get to where you go manage that thing rich, you go carry and throw away. You put it in the recycling machine and rebuild another one. Before man and God who made me, if Nigeria is divided today, everybody is going to do. It's not about gun. We don't even need to fight gun. We don't need to fight gun. We don't need it. Our semi-colonial masters, who are the Fulani people, they want to listen to the United British. They are afraid to say, okay, let us give them referendum. Now they know which treaty where they sign with them. The reason why Simon Ekpa is pushing is to give the government a tough time. If you don't give the government a tough time, give the government a tough time, as you give the government tough time, now so the semi-colonial masters who are the Fulani people, they are going to signal to the government in Britain that, listen, I think we should give them referendum. Okay, I want to give you this. If you think what Simon Ekpa is doing is actually committing a crime, why haven't we been taken to ICC, International international court. Take him to international court. The Nigerian politicians has been severally to the embassy of Finland, and they told them this guy have a right. It is his right. Now only person we know Sabine right now, he don't know. Say if you don't know how to claim your rights, then you become a victim. Yeah, you fall, you become a victim. I mean, yes. If you don't know how to claim your rights, the person where you supposed to fight and claim your right become a victim. Now you go become victim. As we speak, Nigerian government are claiming to be a victim. The governors in Southeast, they are claiming to be a victim. They are not victim. You are the victim. What kind of government you can't even protest? When you're feeling pain, you keep quiet. They tell you just keep quiet and live with it. We don't have a good road. Yesterday, I watched a video on social media, God of creation. In the eastern part of Nigeria, make una see pothole. Motor they pass for pothole. Ah, God, I don't know if I can find this video, God of creation. Nah, man, una they suffer too much, una they smile. I beg, make una support, sit at home. It doesn't really matter. We have to push, annoy the government, so that the government will also give up, release Mazin Mekano, give referendum. Let's sit on the table and talk things out instead of killing each other. I don't support killing. Everybody have only one life. You think say they sweet me? You think say they sweet Simon Ekpa, or they sweet all those people waiting for social media? They go come every day, come they create awareness and talk about freedom. I believe the way we are the feel now, so also they feel. Sometimes you go sit down and say, make I talk, I be make I not talk. You are ashamed of yourself. Like the world is watching us. The whole world is watching the video. Why can't we sit down and negotiate once and for all? Why are you keeping that man out there? The man has won you hands down in your court of law. He was acquitted in your law court, but you're still keeping him there. For what? Just because you hate the Igbo people. If the Igbo people are not good to be president. According to Simon Ekpa yesterday, say, so the Igbo people are not good to be president. The Igbo people are not good to become chief of staff. The Igbo people are not good to become EFCC chairman. The seaport in the southeast must, don't worry, you don't need international airport there. No, they don't need international port. Don't mind those people. They think say they're clever. Igbo people think say they're clever. We no go give them seaport. I don't mind them. I move them be. Even their governors, they know. Anytime they want to talk about it, you know, think say the governors don't talk about it. You think the governors don't talk about it? They talk about it and they shut them up. You say no, don't talk about it. You talk about it, you will enter problem. How on earth a Yoruba man will go and bow to the Fulani man before you become a governor? If they don't accept you, you can't become what you want to become in your state. This is all wrong. I see a lot of you saying, no, Nigeria is good to go together. I mean, now God, you people agree like God, now God put us together. Oh, really? Now God created all of us. Okay, I want to give you an example of God's creation. God created different kind of birds, right? Show me. Bird na bird, they have different species. Igbo man is a different species to Fulani species. A Yoruba man is a different species to Igbo man. Are you getting me? Must we be together? Because when you look at the sky, you are going to see the birds of different birds of the same feather. They are flocking together. Another one will be the same feather, they go flock together. You throw away food for ground where those birds can't chop. Everybody go dey fetch for themselves, like, oh, now our species be this. So instead where they go fight their own species, they go fight. I mean, it is good that we become everybody, make everybody go dey answer their papa name. Let's stop all these shenanigans, blackmailing, propaganda, gaslighting. We all want everybody to live a better life. I'm not living a fulfilled life, just like you. Because you don't see millions of people on social media crying the same thing, does not mean that millions are going to come and save you. It takes God only one man or two men to save your life. It takes only one commander. It take only one man to tell you the truth. Just like Yeshua, that Jesus Christ, we all of them they worship. We all of us they worship. It was just only one man, a commander. We have 12 disciples. Whatever he says is what the disciple does. Well, they say sit at home. Me, I'm just here to pass a message to you. Yeah, I pass message to you here. Whatever they say, I've come here to pass it. If you like, don't sit at home. In fact, let me see if I can. I don't think I can play anything for you guys. I'm sorry, I can't play anything here. They say sit at home because of the Babylonians. You have to show the Babylonians that you want freedom. Whether you don't want freedom or whether you want freedom, there are people that are going to push you to freedom, because freedom is not a crime. Thank you very much. Good morning. Happy Monday. Me, I'm not here to respond to any message. I said it before. I'm not gonna come in here to respond. Anybody where they write what you want to write. But for those of you who want to respond to them, respond in a good manner. Don't abuse them, because a lot of people are still there. Something is wrong with them. You see all these some of our Igbo brothers who are with Mazin Bambikanu long ago. They come here to talk rubbish all the time. Some of those people talking here are Fulani people with Igbo name. They come to social, they want to use that to start propaganda and all that. I don't want to buy into that again. You can call me names, call me thief. Only God knows. God knows. Change in life is important. That is why God creates a man and a woman to meet together and have a baby. From spermazone to that small fish where they inside your mama's stomach. From that fish, now so you go begin. That is process, change. Until that pikin go turn to human being, they go born am. That pikin go begin to crawl. As they crawl, now so the pikin go change. Small time go waka. Now so life too be. Since 1914, show me better thing where una don't achieve for that country. People don't reach 65 years, 70 years. Those who work with government, they are not collecting their pension. Those where they collect pension, the money is not enough. Look at your minimum wage. That person where they abuse me, look at the minimum wage. If you don't cry now, your children will cry. It's okay, call me names. Abu Monyara. Who is this? You can call me names. Waiting, they worry this man. Wait. Now they give me too much work today. Wait, oh, I look at this guy number here. Anyway, let me pick the call. Sorry, guys, I have to go. I have to go. My supervisor, I want help and carry something for his house. He don't tell me before in the morning. Say, please, I want you to help me with something. Will I say you won't carry something down or carry something up? You can call me names. It's okay. Call us names and do everything. If you don't cry today, your children will cry. Remember, say your forefather don't they cry since 1914. Till today, we are still crying. You are all clamoring for one Nigeria. Our generation will go, but our upcoming generation will still continue to fight. But I believe that Biafra will come in this our generation. Thank you very much. I love people to call me names, but bro, you can call me any name, but your children will cry just like I cry now. As I cry now, I say your children will cry. Look at all of you now, we born picking for abroad. How many of you now go point say these children now na own? None of the picking when are born abroad be na own, because they will never come back to that contraction. You can call me names. You don't marry or you go, oh, say, look at my son, look at my daughter. Now half or you go half black, you dey sweet you. Efulefu. Anyị na efulefu. Whether you born pikin with blood.
Daalụ nne ụmụ Chineke. Unu fụrụ ife nwanne anyị nwoke kwuru n'ile akwụkwọ a. Ebe anyị si na-ewetekwelu n'ozi a bụ Eastern News 24. Ka ife nwere ike ikwu gbasara maka ya bụ ife Ekpa kọrọ dọrọpụọla ya. Ọ bụ na ife anyị na-eme na-adị unu mma, kabakwarụ ka isi ya ka o rutekwa ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ ntị. Ka Chukwu oke abịa mapụrụ m ihe na-egoziri niile ofu n'ofu. Ọ na anyị kwuru na akọ ya dịrị ise.